Hey, what's up, guys? Hopping in, gonna play some Red Painter today. We're gonna run a list with the old Agatha's Soul Cauldron, and a lot of guys have been looking forward to playing this deck. So I want to thank Callum for letting me borrow the 4 copies. I did give him some collateral. He thought I might steal them, but I said, "No, Callum, I'm a good man. I would never do such a thing." But he said, "Okay, I trust you this time." I said, "Thank you, Callum. I appreciate it. Love you, Callum. Thank you." But this is a list. I think this is actually pound for pound. I net deck this time. A guy named Canican has been doing pretty good. You guys have probably seen his results from all the challenges and things like that. I never really played with this card. You guys, if you don't know me by now, I'm more of an old school painter player. I just don't need all the theatrics. I really don't. I just want, it's always good with the 8 goblins. It was always good enough. But the deck is morphed. There's a lot of different play patterns, different play styles for people, and this is great. This interests a lot of people. The Cauldron's been very good lately just because of all the blue-black Reanimator decks. So I guess we'll go over it. I've yet to play a game with this deck. So you can spend mana as low as any mana of colored activated abilities. Creatures you control, counters on them have all activated abilities of all creature cards exiled with Soul Cauldron. And you can exile target card from a graveyard. When you do, put a counter on target creature you control. And it has the abilities of the card that you had exiled. So all cards, I believe, underneath this card, Soul Cauldron have all the activated abilities of, like, for instance, Goblin Welder, Goblin Engineer, and this card, Devourer, which, again, you guys have to bear with me. I'm hopping right in here. So exile top card of your library, instant speed, put, infinite counters on this thing. Not infinite, but, one shot, one kill type thing. That happens. Also, we have the Painter Grindstone combo. There's some fetch lands, elegant parlors in this deck as well. It's really cool. You can fetch end step and kind of get a good look at your deck. Scry, put a card in the graveyard for Goblin Welder. A lot of good angles to this deck. This thing is, if you're not used to this deck, and I think that's a lot of what's happening, is a lot of people are getting more privy to it now. But this deck comes out of nowhere. This card comes out of nowhere. This card is good on its own. There's Swords of Plowshares in this deck. The kid went with 1 Pyroblast, 2 Red Blasts. I guess people like that. It's what it is. I'm more of a Pyroblast guy. Braze Apprentice is also a activated ability, from what I understand. And there's 3 Furies, Chaos Defiler, Sideboard, Mindbreak Trap, 3 Surgicals, Pyrokinesis. There was four Kinesis. I only own 3, and I'm not going to spend 10 tickets on another one if I don't need to. So it's Fury. It is 3 Magus, Pyroblast, Snaring Bridge. So let's go. Let's see what happens here. Fresh out of a bath, too. I just cracked the Miller Lite. And like I said, let me just go over this card. The nuances. I played against it a couple times, but nothing. I just never really paid attention to what it was doing. I knew it was out there. So, exile a card from a graveyard. When a creature card is exiled this way, put a counter on target creature you control. So I guess, like, if you exile, like, a Deathrite Shaman, you can get, like, your Welder can become a Deathrite Shaman or whatever else. What's good for activated abilities? What's out there for activated abilities? What do you have? Like the elf there, the 1-drop green elf guy gets lands. What else for activated? Am I missing something crazy that's out there right now for Legacy? There's some stuff out there, but it's pretty effective just in Painter here. So see what happens here. I don't even know what to expect here. There's 21 lands, so let me just get a quick download of this deck. Okay, see what's up. So we have Soul Cauldrons, we have the 8-pack Welders, there's no bolts, there's Furies in this deck, it's light on Pyroblast. So I'm very graveyard centric too, from what I understand. There's also just the Painter combo. This hand's excellent. So turn 2 Chaos Defiler ain't nothing, right? So we'll keep this. If I get Dotsies, it's really bad. Also with Elegant Parlor here, a card I've yet to play with as well. With a Resolved Goblin Welder and then a follow-up Furnace. If I can bin, like, there's no Ensnaring Bridge main deck. So again, turn 2, what am I playing? I want to Shroud the Furnace, I guess from Wasteland anyway. So a lot of my best cards here: Dragon Engine, Chaos Defiler, Braze Apprentice, Painter itself, all that shit. So it's not too far from what I've been playing. There's 4 cuts. There's basically, 3 of my flex slots are what I was doing with Braze Apprentice alone. The extra lightning bolt, soul guide lantern. So there's actually Devourer in this deck too, that's another card too. I'm not used to playing with. So any discard here sucks. So see what happens. This could be just. I feel like this kid's a blue-red Delver player, but who knows? A lot of these guys morph into blue-black stuff like that. So we'll see. Sideboard is. I already told you guys sideboard, right? 3 trap, 3 surgical. Magus is still in the cut. Kinesis, snaring bridge. Yeah, so this is not a mulligan hand. I wouldn't say so. Let's see what's up. This card's tough. I'm trying to make conversation here while the kid just picks his ass. I really am. Elegant Parlor is good. Scry. That's pretty good effect here. I like having that. If I draw it dead, at least I can get a good look. So we'll see. Testing 1, 2, 3. He did accept to play, so he'll be busy here too. But yeah, people have been enjoying this. There's a lot of Goblin Bombardiers is a card too that can be activated as well. So it's like I'm just dead here, right? Is this Storm? Or what's this? Yep, so I'm dead here. A Doomsday pile. So what's my best card here? Grindstone. What's my best card? For Storm, for an artifact, it's just gonna be Grindstone here. I don't like my chances here. That's if I get through a Force of Will as well. So let's see. Sideboard, I'll bring in Magus. I'll bring in some Mindbreak traps and some surgicals. I hate to overboard here, but I just think the Soul Cauldron's kind of a weak card in this matchup. And I have a good mind to resolve this through an Ancient Tomb and play around Daze. And if I play an Ancient Tomb with Engineer, play around Daze, I can resolve it, and I can get a Grindstone. I don't think I'm going to get another turn out of this, but if it does happen that way, I'll play around Daze, like I said, depending on what I draw, and then I can untap. I can play Furnace, weld it out for Grindstone, and have 3 mana for an activation, try to manually control the game. I don't think it's going to happen that way, but we'll see. I don't know. What's my best draw? I mean, Pyroblast, maybe. I don't even know. I think I'm just going to have to jam an Engineer here. I mean, if I draw Grindstone, it's excellent. If I draw Grindstone, it's probably the win next turn. So, I mean, it is if I can resolve Painter, so. Man, this kid's a pain in my fucking balls. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not gonna sugarcoat this. Everything. It's hard. I mean, make a pile, right? Let's see. This is the most weirdest way to play Magic. When this deck came out and I'd have to sit here like this for guys to make a fucking Doomsday pile, I'm like, what's going on here? You know what I mean? Like, we're not playing Magic. I'm waiting for you to fucking, pick your pile. It's the oddest, game action just to sit there and watch someone put cards just take as long as they want. It's awful. It's just so awful, especially to a guy who takes forever. So sorry guys, part of the video. I can't control this stuff sometimes. I'd like to say I can, but if I was sitting across from this kid, I'd be like, bro, listen to me. All due respect, you know, you gotta hurry up. I can't sit here like this the whole time. Just keep fucking serious. What else can we chat about? I don't even know what to say. I just like to play some Magic. Um, Metagame's been pretty all over the place. Beanstalk decks, white variants, um, blue black Doomsday. I mean blue black Reanimator stuff. Um, I haven't really seen Goblins much. We have Personal Tutor, Edge of Autumn, Veil of Summer, One Ring, Bayous, Doomsdays. How many Force of Wills? There's only one Force of Will in this pile here. So there's 2 Dazes, there's 2 Force of Wills. So it's like there's 3 Force of Wills, 1 Force of Will floating around. So let's see if he has it in his hand. The worst card in my deck. I guess to play around. How many Dazes in there? So there's 1 Force of Will, 2 Force of Wills, 1 Daze, 2 Days, 2 and 2, 3 Days, 3 Force of Will. All Force of Wills are gone. He could have a Daze floating around, so it doesn't really matter how I play this. So there's nothing I can get to really stop him. I just don't think I'm just gonna play around Daze here, I guess. See if I get a. He doesn't have Force of Will. If I get another turn, I think I can win. I don't think I'll get one though. Grindstone here. I could have got a Dragon Engine there, but I'm gonna get a Grindstone. Hopefully that's enough. Like I said, if I get to untap, I can play Great Furnace, Welding, Grindstone, and go from there. And that's my win con. So manually try to hit him, but I don't think it's gonna work. If he passes, it'll be a miracle. Please don't take too long to play your fucking cards. Thank you. All right, good. There's Veil of Summer in here. The reason not to name blue with Painter, Veil of Summer can really fuck that up a little bit. I'm just gonna start cutting cards out of the gate here. I can't look at this matchup. I'll bring in cards like Pyroblast. I'll bring in all Magus. Is there 4 Magus in this deck? Did I not? Did I not sideboard correctly? Or write the sideboard? No, there's only 3 in this deck. So let me trim some of these. These just don't do it for me. The One Ring is in his deck too, but I don't care about that. I'll leave Swords in, I guess. And Brazen Apprentice I can trim too. I'll bring in Surgicals, and I'll bring in I hate to overboard like this. I really do. I do like Mind Break Traps. Not the worst card. I'll bring in the other Surgical. Fuck his pile up a little bit. Got the 3rd Swords here. That leaves me with 60 cards. It looks good, right? Like I'm like, I have to be careful here, like overboarding, but I think that's fine. I mean, it looks kind of. It just doesn't feel good against Doomsday. I mean, I'm not going to leave these cards in for Doomsday. It just doesn't feel good. Um, it's just, I mean, even Pyrokinesis, Soul Cauldron's not where I want to be. I'd rather have any one of these board cards over Soul Cauldron. Um, Maybe cut like a Fable or like a Swords or something, but that's if he's gonna be a graveyard centric kind of guy. Sometimes they play on Earth, but I don't think it's gonna be like that. This kid takes forever, even boarding too. It's fucking horrible. Really is a fucking shame. Oh, his hand is so fucking bad. Hands. This hand's better. Keep this. I get rid of this here. This. So, what's my best artifact if I draw engineer here? Um, it would be nice to try to hit Pyroblast or hit cantrips and stuff, but they do play Cavernous Souls, but I have to just progress my play. It could have been right to hold up Pyroblast there, but this kid takes forever still. I can't even look at it. That other hand had Welder, Mindbreak Trap, Fable the Mirror Breaker. So Welder did nothing there. Fable the Mirror Breaker did something, but could get countered. Then my Mindbreak Trap is basically like my answer. It's just like, yeah, it gets there, but it could get discarded. So with his Keep on Thoughtseize there, I probably would have taken that maybe. I feel like I gotta Pyroblast this. See if I get Force of Will to Dazed, whatever. I need to draw. Grindstone Engineer is really good here. Swords is fine, I guess. I'll just play it. Land here, I'll attack you. Wait for this, I don't know. Here, wait. Fire Blast. Oh, that's good. That might actually be a game here. He's gonna force the will this. Um, no, I should have played the parlor. The good thing about this, let's get the force the will maybe. And if he dazes my swords or whatever it is here, I can always well back the pedal for the daze. Has to be force the will here, I think. Yeah. Playing around daze here, I probably shouldn't. But whatever. Eat shit, pal. Let's go. Next game. How long is it gonna take to concede? I don't care. Some say love. I do not care. That's it, right? I don't want Kinesis. Such a bad card to bring in. Oh. I don't want Kinesis. Let me bring in Kinesis for one fable. This is so paranoid bullshit. Let me grab another beer. I'm gonna keep this hand. This is a good hand. This will fuck with them. Land drops are excellent. Grindstones and Wincon. I have some activity. He's going to 5 cards. I need land drizzies. That's all I need, kid. I got a blast to come in. You know what I mean? Hit a cantrip or two, you know what I mean? So if I was in the play, there'd be nothing but a blast held up right now. You know, Surgical can fuck with his pile. Mind Break Trap's pretty good here. Mind Break Trap gets around Cavernous Souls, all that bullshit. Welder is fine in a circumstance I get well, like, you know, let's see. Land. Fucking worst card in my deck. landing a Fable would be so good here. I can't do it though. I'll land a Grindstone though. See how he feels about it. Shuffles. Yep. That's still good though. I think I turned it off here. Very risky play right there. He shuffled, so I'm not really worried about it. And I have two pieces of interaction here. So we'll see what happens here. Took a turn off here. If I can untap, I can't really lose, I don't think. I mean, I can, but so we played a land or not? Did not play a land yet. Risky for me to tap out there. A lot of guys would tell me not to do that. I probably shouldn't have, because I had a grindstone activation manual plus a red blast, but I'm trying to. I can't just spin my wheels, even though grindstone's a win con. I took a shot there, so this way here I can get Mox Opal online and get a welder out and start finding like pieces. So, but then again, grindstone alone is just a win con on its own, so I didn't need to tap out for this. It's kind of a little bit of a mistake there, but I feel better about it with two pieces of interaction here because now with this brainstorm, and then you know that's one spell plus a thought seize is two spells, and his last spell has to be like mind. A lot has to happen here, and I don't think he can kill me this turn. So between surgical, a discard spell on this, and then a surgical at a force of will, like a lot has to happen here. Whereas I can untap, hold up blast, and a manual grind. I have quite a bit of interaction here, so we'll see what happens. This kid's got 7 minutes on his clock. 7 minutes on his clock. 7 minutes. I am 12 minutes ahead of this kid playing Doomsday. kid, man. I'm telling you. That's why I shouldn't have tapped out for this fucking thing. I could have had Pyroblast up here too, and 2 cards left. Okay, that's good. Oh, and I exiled the thing too, which means I can't surgical that fucking thing too. So, what should I play first? I get 2 cards. I mean, if he has, I shouldn't have named blue there, but I did. Now, even with a graveyard piece bullshit, I can also surgical his Doomsdays or whatever, and kid's got 3 minutes on his clock. Fucking disgrace. Absolute fucking disgrace. And, you know what I mean? I like the Doomsday guys. I really do. The clock is yours. It's cool with me. You know what I mean? But there's no need for that. It really isn't. There's no need for it, in my opinion. Seriously. It might be new. I don't think he's new. I've played him quite a bit. I don't know. All due respect. I'm a kind and loving man. I really am. I really am. I just, there's a difference between fucking bullshit and not bullshit. I have a good no. I have a good sense of bullshit. Hold on a second. All right, here we go. I think this is another storm guy. Bad hand. This is such a fucked up hand. Such a fucked up hand. I'm gonna mull this. This hand's better. You guys are probably like, why did you mull that hand? It just doesn't do enough for me. Wasteland's a problem. I just don't like the hand. It gets bound up. I had a Chaos Defiler in that hand too, so basically I was a mulligan. I know if I resolved a Fable on turn 3, I could discard it, but that has to happen where I draw a land. If I don't draw a land, I'm screwed. If I get Wastelanded, I'm screwed. You know what I mean? I had the Soul Cauldron, which is nice, but I don't know. Call me crazy. I like to see what people think about that. I just tend to, it just didn't feel good. So let's see what kind of deck it is. And I want to go back to my last play when I played that Fable of Mirror Breaker. I played that because I felt like it was safe. Now, if I didn't feel like it was safe, I wouldn't do that. But if you just look at the surface, if I wasn't feeling anything, if there was no emotion involved, that was the wrong play. Like not to play that. I had double grindstone, which is a manual hit, which is a game winner. I had a pyroblast backup. Look at this. So if I kept that soul cauldron in hands, it would have been really good, and I could have had that turn two. So that's a mistake. Now if he goes to discard me here, oh, I should have kept the other hand. If this is Reanimator, it's really good for him, but damn, hand's terrible against Reanimator. Um, so my last hand was right. I don't know if it's a wasteland deck. I don't know what kind of hand. I mean, I don't know. I can't even blame myself. I'll bring in. So there's nothing going in his graveyard. It's pretty cool. He kind of bricked. What do you got? You have grief. Okay. So you can take my fury here. So triggers here. I'll just swords here in response. Swords it. So you need quite a bit of cards here. Probably take my Fable Mirror Breaker here. You can take my Fury and reanimate that if you want. That's a play for you. Go ahead, take it. I think my Fable. Well, that's better for me anyway, I think. Just because this thing. Oh, do I Soul Guide? I don't even have Soul Guide Lantern in this fucking deck, man. That's so sad. Hold up. I don't have Soul Guide. He doesn't have Soul Guide Lantern in this deck. All right, baby, hit me. Land draw, please. That's good. Make creatures. What's my best draw here? I don't even have a Soul Guide Lantern, do I? My last hand would have won the game, I think. Such a shame. You can do Faithless Looting again. Ugh. Okay, he's not fighting much. Good. Fuck him. So I'll get Grindstone here. I think my win's going to be combat, so fuck. If he discards Fury, I'm fucked, but it's alright. I can get my guys to be 4/4s here. Man, tell you, bro, lucky. Look at this, so lucky, dude. Fucking so lucky, so lucky. My first hand, I should have kept it. All right, I'll bring in Bridge. I do like Magus. This looks like a streamlined Reanimator build, and well, I'm used to bringing in Leyline. They bring in like Serenity, but let me just start to back off some cards here real quick. Anyway, cards I don't want to see. I can do without this card too. And the rest is pretty good. I don't like Chaos the Father because of the reanimates, whatever. I'll just start bringing the obvious in. I'm not a fan of Mindbreak Trap against this deck. So this is the core of the deck, really. It's really good. And the question is, do I want to bring in Magus of the Moon here? I don't think I do. I have one card to bring in. And I'll bring in a Pyroblast, maybe. Um, I'll cut Bray's Apprentice. See, I'm so used to playing with Leyline that Serenity bothered me. But now Serenity doesn't really bother me anymore. But if he's not careful, I can catch him with a Magus. I just don't think Braze does the work I wanted to in this matchup. So I'm going to bring in two Magus and leave it like that. Whereas before, let me bring in a Pyroblast because he might be doing the whole. So I have three Surge. Might be doing the whole show and tell thing. So I have Agatha Soul Cauldron, and I have Surgical, and I have Swords. Okay, so that's my suite, and I have my own combo. This Mox Opal is a clear mulligan for me. If it wasn't Mox Opal, if it was like a land, I feel a little better. Not even better, but I feel more like I have to think about it. But this bridge is going to help me a lot. If you discard the bridge, I can always get it back with Engineer. I do have Painter, but it's not going to be fast enough. Some guys might keep this hand and be okay with it, but I think I can do better. Um, Better meaning I have two drops here. My two drops are my strength, and I can't wait till on the draw on turn two. So I'm a mulligan. This is gonna have to do, I guess. This is a mulligan too, but I can't mull this hand. Kind of a weak hand. Oh, it's so bad. I can't mull it though. He could be on the show and tell plan, you know what I mean? I'm gonna probably put back either a Fable or a Blast here. I think it's gonna be a Blast. Or maybe not. We'll see. Could just be Fable and Airbreaker. I don't believe me. I need to draw two more lands sequentially, right? For this card to work on the draw, right? But I'm gonna go Welder, Engineer. So in the meantime, if I'm not drawing something better, like I'm just gonna put Fable down. Hold on a second. So my discussion is if he has Show and Tell and he discards me, he can only take one Red Blast. So that's my thinking. So, and I think the Fable plan is way out. So it's like I said, I have to actually draw two more lands in a row to be able to cast it. So mind you, it's crazy. Could be getting all excited here. It's like, oh, there's no ley line. Okay, here goes my Surgical. I could have Surgical this Delta here, but okay, 4 cards. Hit me. Um, yeah, I can get Bridge turn 2 here, which is excellent. Or even a Soul Cauldron, which is excellent too. Activated abilities draw 7 too, right? Damn, boy. Okay, so you draw 7. Draw a fucking bunch. Is it 3? If he doesn't have another reanimate for Archon, I'm gonna have to play this out until I can draw. I mean, I can just top deck engineer here too. So I could draw swords too. Get me out. Did I board in? I boarded in a Pyroblast too. It's better than any of the other cards I had. So 7 cards in his hand. 7 of them. He can draw 7 more cards. Okay, there's a grief. That's good. That's a start. What do you do? He played Harvester of Misery. What's this card do? The Spirit. That card's pretty good because if there's a lot of it's a 5-drop, so if there's a lot of like graveyard hate, he can just kind of cast that and get around. That's okay. Good game. You played well, right? You played well. Good player. He always plays his deck. I forgot about him. I played it quite a bit, so I respect the guy who sticks to his guns and plays the same deck and shit. You know what I mean? So I think a fast Blood Moon would catch him a little bit. I'm bringing him Blood Moon, and I'll leave Fable into it too. Try it. I had quite a few draws. I had a tough mull. I should have thought about this a little more. The Pyroblast Painter combo is really good with his creatures. He might want to go for a Douthie package. I just don't think it's good enough to bring in Fury or Chaos Defiler, or even Kinesis. But I mean, those cards could get me here, so we'll see. He'll be thinking that I have Surgical and not Leyline here. So again, Swords is really good too. It cleans up a lot of the creature package, which I like. But you know, see if I can't get a good 7 here. That's all it's about is good 7. So let's see if we can't get a good 7 here, please. Thank you, God. Good 7. hand, dude. I have to mull. It's a mulligan hand. I can't even do it. It's like if I had a great furnace, it might be a little different. So I could go mountain pedal go with engineer, get like soul cauldron or even like um, a bridge, but like I don't even have another artifact to weld in. It's fucking mulligan. This hand's good. Get rid of painter here and a land. Get this fucking five. You know what I mean? I said a little prayer to God. I said, God, please help me. Um, I'm just trying to think what could go wrong with you. I'm gonna keep it. I apologize. Keep painter. He did have wear tear, so I don't think it matters because my turn one is gonna be. I already have an artifact in place, so I'll just go here. I don't want to get fucked with that. Um, Here we go. First time casting this card, and I have surgical backup, which is really good. This is gonna be a discard of Magus in the Moon. Looks like. Oh no, still fine though. Well, start with me, pal. A Voidwalker. You got it. Can I beat that? I might not be able to. I gotta play Welder here. Cards. Might not be right. Might be close here. If he discards Painter, maybe I should have kept that in his graveyard. Oh, is that bad? So bad. Welder here. I'm behind. I'm gonna lose this game. Magus would have been a good card here. This is so bad for me. And he has double black. This is such a fucking bad card. Surgical here, I guess. I'm gonna lose this game. Plain and simple. I need an engineer here, something good. That's not a bad draw here as well. I need engineer to have a shot at this. I can't even. Engineer won't even help me. I lose. It's such a shame. Oh boy. I'll be up like 10 life. I mean, pretend I was at 10 if I didn't cast Magus, but it doesn't matter. I don't think there's anything I can do with this card. I need Swords to Plowshares here. It's the only card that gets me out of this. What do you have? You have two cards in hand. Magus was so bad here, but sometimes it's good enough. I'm not kidding you. Like if they have a bad lands out, they fetch out early. If I can get a fast one out, it's tedious because it slows them down, and just wasn't good here. I think it's a good enough card. I mean, if I didn't have Magus in this deck, I would have two of the Fables in here, or even a Braze Apprentice. Now, I think Fable would have been a better card than Magus here, but again, I took a shot. So Mind Break Trap just isn't for me. Um, like I said, it's either one of the few cards here. Okay, that's a smart play. Fucking retard knows how to play. Because if I draw swords, it's really good. I just lose. So nice job. There's nothing I can do here. Really hard. Um, oh wow. Doesn't work, does it? Damn. It's right behind. I can't do anything. This doesn't work, right? I have to pay one in the black. Jeez. What a weird way to lose this game. Let me draw a card. Wouldn't have done anything to me. So that would have been. I would have discarded this card, and draw another card. So swords would have got me out of this. Happens. Fucking awful. So bad. Anyway, maybe we can show the card the way Soul Cauldron works. So bad. It's embarrassing. Embarrassing. Magus, there's nothing there. And sometimes it has. I'm just this habit with ley line. I mean, I could have been, like I said, a Fable the Mirror Breaker or whatever. But all right, I'll be able to play. It's awful. Try this. Let me just do this here. This is so weak. I just think if it's worth it. Look at me all fucked up. This is probably the weakest play in my. Should I play this card? I think I should. I think it's worth it. Merfolk. Okay. Well, it's better than getting anything else Force of Will. I'll tell you that. So, Wasteland. Also, maybe it's yeah. So it is. It is Merfolk. So basically, it would be good here. Why are you letting me tap out for this? Why aren't you wasting me here? I don't understand that. Um, what cards do I have to worry about here? Um, I don't even have the Snaring Bridge main deck. Probably just Grindstone here, right? Or a Dragon Engine to re-up my hand. I think I can do better with this. It could just be Grindstone here, but I have a few coming in. I'll just hold this back. I'm not even going to worry about it. What's that card that like taps a creature, loses all abilities? Dismember? Painter? Okay. And what? You know what card sucks is that this card sucks because it makes um, my mountain and islands. This deck is so annoying, and I used to play it a lot. Okay, it costs 6. You guys wonder why I don't play this fucking deck. Um, okay, Merfolk, Lower Atlantis. I don't know why I'm giggling. I used to play this deck. I used to love it. I used to catch guys all the time. The problem with me is I used to overcommit with this deck, and there was kids playing like Terminus all the time. Oh, you're gonna flash, the Merfolk with a Pearl Trident? No, you don't want to do that. Okay. I have a Painter in my graveyard. That's just a win, right? Um, it's a fucking stupid card. You guys see me boarding like out all this stuff. Like, I don't need it. I don't want it. I don't want this fucking card. I don't want this card. I don't. This card's fine. I can do without. Swords is good too. I mean, I get it. But Pyroblast, Fury, Pyrokinesis is really good. Bridge is really good. Cauldron's bad, right? Don't they play? They used to play the Paradigm Shift in this deck, which I don't think he's gonna do. I can bring in Surgical for And look at this board. Get this fucking card out. Sorry, I know guys want to see this, but I can't. It's gonna lose me the game, dude. Bray's Apprentice is awful, and the rest is just what I need. So try it. I could bring in Surgical for his swords. Um, I mean, for his Force of Wills. I would like to see Pithing Needle in this deck for Eighth of Vial, things like that. So yeah, the hand's good. Elegant Pala. You start with that, right? There's quite a few cards here to get me. Going to 5. So any lands are good. I could use a Kinese, Baba Kinese. Eighth of Vials, the worst card I can see here. The worst card. I have a good mind to start with a Bloodstain Mire here and play around. If he wastes me, it's like down cards, so keep that right on top. I'm gonna play this out because they do play. There's a couple of really annoying cards they play with, like counter spells. If like there's a Lord out there that counters spells unless you pay 1, it's like a 2-drop. I think they got some really good toys. When I was playing this deck, it was Curse Catcher, Chalice of the Void, True Name Nemesis, which is still there. Um, um, I have intentions on blowing up this Eighth of Vial with the trigger on the stack. I mean, I should neuter him, right? See what happens. They don't play Days, do they? Okay. If that worked, it would have been really good. In a Wasteland, that's bad. Okay, you got 2 cards in hand. Boom. Ah. Oh, it's so brutal. Is it until when it leaves? Oh my god. I might have to kinesis that. I think I do, right? You got 1 card left? I hate to do this, but. Oh, I didn't exile the right card? Oh, it was a mistake. Oops. What happened there? What did I do wrong? I'll just take it. I think he has that Lord too. I'm in deep shit because I misplayed that. And then this card. Tap target land. Okay, card's good. Oh, is it bad? Right here. What did I do with Kinesis? I don't even know. don't know what I did. I gotta go back and look at the video. I misclicked. I didn't choose targets, I guess. I haven't played Kinesis in a while, so such a shame. Another one. What happens with this stupid fucking deck? It's just like this every game. He gets to tap a land now, so both my guys are islands. That's why his deck is so funny. You got it. Yeah, I'll play it. Great gameplay here, guys. Fucking sorry. Good. Fucking smack. This is what this deck does. It's just like it's funny, and I won't even draw a land next turn. Mark my words. I'd be blown away if I drew a mountain or anything like that. There's a wasteland. Okay. Okay. Fury's really good here. I'll take that, right? Okay. I'm not kidding though. If I went 3 or 4 more turns without drawing a land, it would have been perfect. Every time I play this deck, it's the same thing. Let's play another one. What are my matchups here? Fucking Doomsday, Reanimator, Merfolk. Nice, huh? Well, it's better than fucking playing against Blue-Black Reanimator every time. Um, and you guys want to see this card. I know that. I can't even talk about it. That's why I don't play this deck. I'm sorry. I'm just going to speak my truth. I don't need this shit. Like, I don't want this card. This card's good, but, like, I'd rather just have, like, honestly, like, Unlicensed Hearse or, like, 2 Soul Guard Lanterns where it's, like, I don't know, like, this card's just, yeah, it's cool. It's a good card. I don't know. There's no bolts. Light on Pyroblast. Um, you know, I guess the get up here is swords, which is really nice, but I do like Elegant Parlor. I like the fact that you can fetch out Elegant Parlor and get a scry. I don't know. I'm on a what did this kid play last time? I forget. I have a good mind to go on my what just happens? I have a good mind to go on my history and find out what he was on last time. I think it was just a regular blue deck, or it could be something different. So I think he's a good player, whatever the case. That's what he's doing right now. He's like, oh, he's checking my game history. I remember playing this guy, Lightwalker. What was his name? Oh, yeah, that's right. I beat him. I beat him. What's he playing, Nick? What are you playing, dude? Just fucking, let's go. I'll try it. Seems fine to me. Right? I know you guys want to see Phyrexian Devourer come in for like 81 damage, but I don't know. Ugliest magic card in the history of fucking magic. What's uglier than Phyrexian Devourer? Honestly, tell me. It's cool. I could do totally without it. I'm just saying. Really. it's this deck? What do you got? Sure. Chalice on one, is it resolve? I'll jam I'll jam a Fable. I know he's gonna want to draw cards here, so what's this fucking card do? Counter that, right? I'm gonna use my mana. Don't daze me, bro. I'm kidding. This card's cool. With 0 cards. I don't think you force will that. Now, going back to that, I want a nice 2-drop for mono red. That's a 3-drop. That 2-drop that deals 2 damage. That I mean, without further ado here, right? I mean, should I play it this way? I still think I get the value here. I can find more Pyroblast. I can discard Opal, all that shit. So this card's pretty sweet, though. I like this guy's experimenting with this. What's that card do now? Frogmite? Alright. Karn kills this deck, I would imagine. Um, yeah, I'm all 5. I'll get Painter, Grindstone, all that bullshit. Oh, look at my pretty set. Look at my pretty deck. Ugliest fucking card known to man right here. Ugliest card. Guys love this shit. Oh, I get to kill for fucking 70 damage. It's just like, look at this thing. It looks it's like the ugliest magic card. I don't need any of this. You know what I mean? Swords is cool. Like I mean, I'm telling you, it's cool. Um, so I will cut this. Look at I'm cutting this card every matchup. I'm cutting it every matchup. I'm cutting it every matchup. Fury might be good. I'm gonna leave in Chaos Defiler, and that's 60 cards. I can trim on some Soul Guide Lanterns. Um, I kind of like Surgical here for like certain things. I think Ensnaring Bridge will be very good here because he makes those fatties, and I do want to trim a Fury here. I'm gonna bring in 2 Surgical. This might be a terrible card here. Um, but I think if I nab a Force of Will, it might be good. We'll see. What's my answer for Chalice to the Void? There really then Chaos Defiler, right? Maybe uh Surgical is not the way to go. I feel bad because this video is going to be called Cauldron Painter, but there wasn't one instance where Cauldron even came out. You know, it's kind of sad. I'm not going to stick on it and like try to record. I mean, I could do something tomorrow too, but you know. another beer. Hold on. Still waiting for the guy to wake up. I don't know what he's doing. Guys, these kids nowadays, I'm telling you, I don't know what to say. What's a guy like this doing right now? You know what I mean? You say what's up to the guy, like, hey, hey, please don't slow play, or like, what's up? They'd be like, oh, my infant son has been crying all day. I'm with my wife and my kids. I'm sorry, and you feel like an asshole for saying something. You know what I mean? Well, it's like, guess what, buddy? That's not my problem. It's not my problem. You know what the problem is? Is you taking forever and not being ready to play when you're queued up. You know what I mean? What's up with that? You know what I mean? I get it. If it was me, I'd be like, oh, hey, bro, I apologize, But there's none of that, I have to sit here and wait, be patient, be a nice man, be understanding, and share these experiences with each other. What do you guys think of Agatha's Soul Cauldron lately? Pretty good, huh? I'll take the sand. It's fine. I mean, this surgical is going to kill me, and I knew it would. So this sand's awful. This Fury doesn't really do much, but it kind of buys me time. Hey, Poppy. You got it, buddy. Hey, Poppy. Oh, look, 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 look. You got it. A sword. Um, I think I hold up. I'm really nervous right now. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I'm shivering. Like I can't even sit still. I'm just shaking like a leaf on a tree. I don't even know how to contain myself right now. This is really hard. Honestly. I just don't even know how to handle myself. I just wish I don't know, I wish I had someone here to coach me through this, like a dismember here. Got it, buddy. Now what? Now what? What you got? Oh, what's he got? Oh, you gonna let it fade out? Okay. Okay. Wouldn't mind my own ancient tomb here would be excellent. My own ancient tomb is my best draw here. That's a painter. Do I just go for that? I might have to, right? Or no. I can land it next turn. And I can leave this up. I can leave up a Pyroblast here too. Let's see how this goes. Let me see how this goes. There's quite a few ways to do this. I could have Fury did too. I could have landed a painter. Is it 8? So trigger. Got 3 cards here. How come I can't fetch? Is there like an opposition agent or something here or something crazy? I'll get a plateau here, right? This is board two. Oh, so you know what? A force of will gets me here. I think I swords this thing. Force of will would be great here. Okay. And what's this card do? You scry two. Okay, you got three cards in hand. Now what? I'll surgical that fucking dismember too. Let's see what I draw. Two top, one bottom. You got it, pal. Three cards. Oh, that should be fine, right? Let me just take a look, see poo. Just out of the surgical here. He kept on top anyway, so this is just right to do this. So Hydroblast, Thought Monitor, Companion. You guys can take a look at his deck here. It's a Chalice deck. He does have Haywire Might, Cage, Synthesizer, which is the same card here, Shadow Spear. It's a pretty neat um, um, fucking chick, dude. I should have played the other painter. I should have played the other painter. He has Hydroblast too. Game. It was right to play painter because he had the Hydroblast, so anything he did, if he did draw like whatever, he can just fight back with Hydroblast. But with two painters, he can't do much. I don't know, maybe what am I holding up Pyroblast for? I don't even know. Um, Ringo! I know Ringo! Evening Robert. You hear that? See how that goes? Evening Robner. Are you twirling your hand looks pretty cool. This guy usually is on like um, he used to be Painter, but I don't know what he's on anymore. So we'll keep this. Um, I think he could be like fucking oops all spells, which I think post board is really good for me. Okay, blue deck. What are you playing, bro? Show and tell. Gonna kill me turn one. Oh, you're on this deck too? Sweet, bro. Come on, let me go to my end step. I'm ready to fucking go, bro. He's chatting with me. Another Frogmite deck? Are these kids? Oh, are these kids high? Honestly, are you fucking baked? Um, Play all my shit, right? You force the will. Wait here. I'll get a painter. What's his best card here? I'll get a painter. He's like, oh, this kid plays painter all the time, every single day. It's all he plays is painter. I'm like, yeah, I know, you're right. You can't. You're not wrong. I do. I play painter quite a bit. I have to win next turn. I do. Even through a force of will, I think I might have him. So grindstone hits saga. Oh, you're gonna cycle? What did I lose to today? Fucking reanimator. What's this? He plays it. All right, game. You have two cards. You coming in hot? So you kept on the strength of what? This thing? Oh man, I know, bro. Why are you playing it? I'm gonna tell him no judgment. Meanwhile, I'm talking tons of shit. I love this kid. Um, and Ringo, what's up, buddy? I got a lot of respect for you, man. I love you. Used to be a big shortcake guy, red white guy, and I love you, Ringo. All right, here we go. Sorry. Oh, I don't have the win. So hold on. Wait, I don't have the win? I don't, and I tap white. I can bring in painter. I don't have the win next. I fucked up a little bit. I thought I did. I didn't. I was talking shit too. Sorry, not shit, but kidding around. I gotta pay attention. Yeah. Power blast. I'll bring in Snaring Bridge. This card, get out of my deck, bro. What is this card doing in my fucking deck? Why do you guys play this card? Because of Soul Cauldron? Like, really? I don't even know if I keep this in there with like a beans deck. I mean, it's just not what I need. But I guess I'm recording the video, so I gotta act like I give a shit. Two. Two. Yeah. It's good. It's sweet. It's a good deck. It is a good deck. I'm not saying it's not. It's a good deck, but I just can do without it. Like I can't. I can do without this shit. Um. So what am I doing here? This card's just bad, right? Not bad, but it's not where I want to be. Fucking. Um. We'll leave this card. Actually, you know what? We'll leave this in for the video and this card too. So let me just cut. I'll cut Bray's Apprentice here. So we'll try to attack with Devourer, I guess. You know. This hand's bad, right? We'll keep this. Kind of a bad hand too, but I'll just get rid of a mountain here. Entomb gets a bunch of stuff. Keep this. Get rid of this. I feel bad because all I want to do is show you guys what the deck does, but I just can't worry about um, I can't worry about trying to get a great video out. I'm just not. It's not conducive to the way life is right now. Sometimes I can do that, but I just can't do it this time. I guess Force of Will really gets me here. What can he get here? If he gets a Haywire Mine, it's really good. Um, oh, the boots. You're gonna attach him something? Oh, this card's pretty cool. This is a card I don't mind. Frogmite, sure. I should have swords there in response. Give him the extra life. I'll just go here. I don't think I do anything here. So he has Ward 1. Yeah. Gonna eat Kip? Oh, that's good. Draw 2? Sure. Eat Kip? Eat Kip? Okay. Oh, he's attacked with everything? That's a lot of damage. I have to take it. What's this guy do? Wow, card's busted. Okay. That's 9 damage? Yeah. Doesn't get haste, does it? That's 10 damage. Oh, it's Menace. Oh, am I just dead? Oh my god. That's the game, right? Oh, it's good to see. Um, that card's sick. Sweet. Um, and haste. Okay. Good game. Make a creature I can't block. Good game. I was gonna play. I played a little greedy there. I could have made a creature here and got a fat guy. Survived a turn from attack. Held up blast, untap, cast chaos defiler, and kind of go from there. But menace is a thing. Haste is a thing. So pretty sweet. I guess that's the alert to this deck and the cards that they're playing. They play fucking Gaia's Cradle too. Pretty sweet. All right, let's go. Game three. Um, Now that I think about it, Fury's really good. I almost think the Braves Magus is good too. Cut this card. Get this card out of my deck. Get these cards out of my deck. I'm sorry. Horrible. I'll bring in a couple Magus. I'll bring in Braves Apprentice too. Let's try this. The best thing I can say is Swords of Plowshares. I'm sorry. I know I should act like I care, like I want to play this deck, like all this shit. It's just I'm not running into Blue Black Reanimator. You know what I mean? It's a pretty cool card with like beans and shit. I get it, but we'll try this hand. He's a Chalice deck too, so I'm gonna watch that. This hand's kind of mediocre. To be perfectly honest with you. Needle. Hey, what do you name? Goblin Welder. Okay. Oh, such a bad draw. Good. Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have played Grindstone out. I have another one coming up, so that's good. I just lose this game. I'm keeping up Pyroblast, and I want to keep Fury for Goblin Welder, but it doesn't matter here. Um, okay. I'll just use my mana. I don't know what this card does, but I'll read it to you in a second. Draws a card. No blue up, which is really good. I did bring in Snaring Bridge. I'll just block here, save myself some life. shame. This thing's on Goblin Welder. This is like so fucking bad right now. Bad. He's got 3 cards. Go ahead. I have to block here, looks like. That's 12 damage anyway. You can bounce the creature. 12, 13, 14. Okay. A menace. Yeah. Yeah, it's game, right? Sure. Nothing else? That's it? Alright, you coming in? What are you gonna do to me? You gonna kill me? What's that, a bunch of damage? I can't even block. Games. Nice cards. I'll see you around. He knows I recorded this one. Alright, good luck. It is. That menace thing is cool. I ain't gonna say hey. Alright, here we go. I'll take the damage. I'll take it and like it. Oh, it's -6. Alright, here we go. Couple losses. I think, I don't know, it's kind of loose this match here, but here we go. That was a 3-2, right? And I lost to Reanimator in this deck, which I think if I tried a little harder with this one, I could have done a little more, but not bad. I wish I could have shown you guys more of the what the deck does, but that's it. I did my time. That's what I'm going to do it. I did my time. I put my effort in. I'll say thanks to Callum again for letting me borrow these cards, and I tried, so I can shake it off me. I know some guys doing well with it. People love the intricacy, but I just give me 8 goblins, give me 5, 6 Pyroblast, a couple Fables, there's a Saga. I can win. So anyway, I love you guys. Hope you guys are doing well and staying safe out there. I'll catch you guys next time. If you haven't joined the Discord, join the Discord. And I always like to meme around. And if you guys like to have fun, say something. Say, hey, let us bomba in peace. That's all you gotta say. All right, I'll catch you guys next time.